that you can hear me okay. So I'm in some traffic and I figured why not make a video right now. I'm being very vigilant to the road right now. So that's why I'm not going to be looking directly at the camera. But, something that came into my head that I feel like I need to talk about is self-compassion and how it has really changed my life, how it has really changed my perspective, not only about myself, but about other people, and just like the way of, things in life. I really struggled with self-compassion for a lot of my life, and I recently developed it. I developed this skill and just kept working on it. I would say about 2 going on 3 years ago now. And so basically it's just forgiving yourself whenever you make a mistake, and forgiving yourself instantly and saying, it's okay, and I did it for this reason, and it's okay that I did it for this reason because I thought that it was going to turn out this way, or because I had a different idea in mind. It's really okay to just make a mistake sometimes, we're human and we're bound to do that. And so the quicker that we can forgive ourselves, the faster we can move on, and the faster we can fix the mistake, the faster we can learn from it, and the faster we can build and strengthen love for ourselves. So I have just found it so incredibly helpful to live my life this way. And whenever I notice that somebody's being really hard on themselves, I let them know, hey, it's okay. There's no need to be so hard on yourself. The clock is ticking. So are we going to spend the time, being sad and wallowing, or are we going to move forward and solve the problem? So I just found that I am a lot more successful with this method, with this way of living my life. Also, the love for myself has built to a whole other level. I feel like I'm a lot more sincere to myself. I feel like because I forgive myself so easily, I just have this really nurturing and compassionate feeling towards myself. And it's a complete 180 towards how I used to be. I used to be a really, really harsh critic of myself. And I really struggled with perfectionism, just to the point where I was constantly letting myself down, right? Because I wasn't reaching, at least in my head, I felt like I wasn't reaching the standard that I had for myself. When in reality, it's okay, we only set that standard for ourselves. Yes, of course it's good to have goals. Of course it's good to have standards, because, that is how we get to a certain level in our life that we admire and that we do desire. But the forgiveness of not reaching that level immediately, and having the patience of knowing that there's going to be a time where that level is reached, that is what makes all the difference. And that overall creates a more sustainable work ethic. It overall creates a more sustainable like faith. And so I found that being really harsh on myself really caused me to burn out easily. Like I was just like so tired all the time. I really hated life. Like I was just so negative about everything and everyone around me, and just like, you know, talking bad about other people was like a way for me to make myself feel better. Pointing out other people's flaws, and like just like being really brutally like honest in a way that wasn't even, it's like, what am I doing that for, you know? Like it was just really negative. And this was back like even just like 3 years ago. So yeah, that was like a completely different time. And if you guys want to know more about that time, comment down below. I probably will make a video about it just so I can share with you guys more of my story. But for the sake of this video, I really just wanted to share how important self-compassion is. And for anyone out there who is struggling with negativity, and really struggling with nurturing themselves, this is a really great tool to develop. Just practice it every time you make a mistake. Say, it's okay. I forgive myself. I know that I made this decision because of this and this and that. And I know now the difference. And I'm not going to make that mistake again. I learned from it, and that it's okay. The time just keeps moving on, so I'm going to choose to move forward in a positive light with a positive attitude and forgive myself and just let it go. Just let it go. Roll it off the back, and I promise you that life is going to be so much more peaceful. It's going to be way more colorful than ever before. And it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's a tool that needs to be strengthened. But I wish all of you so much success, so much peace, so much love, and so much hope. And amen, y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.